But I'll go ahead and get us started. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming wherever you are, wherever you're at, and meeting us there. Um, this is a classic where you're at session. If you hear things that you know or have seen before, that might happen. Um, there might be stuff that seems like not new news to you. You're like, I know how to use Canva or I know how to schedule a post. This is for everyone from I've never done this before to I just need one more piece of information to get me over the finish line. Um, so I know that I've put out in some things that this is a 30-minute meeting because most where you're at sessions are. This may go to an hour and it will be recorded. So I just want you all to know that if you have to leave early, that is totally okay. Um, and we'll make sure that you get a recording of the session. So I'm going to start that recording now and introduce our lovely media director, Sophie Cece, who will be here to show some of the templates that she created for you all and how to access them, how to open them, edit them, make them your own, schedule them if you have Metricool or a tool like that, and schedule them if you don't have a tool like Metricool. So no matter where you're at and what resources you're coming with, hopefully this will help you prepare for FASD Awareness Month and reduce that burden on your organization to do all that work leading up to our busiest month. So Sophie, I will pass it on to you and I'll be monitoring the chat and whatnot to let you focus on your magic.
Thank you so much, Emma. I'm so excited to see everybody. I love faces who I've seen before and names that I haven't, so I'm really excited just to be here with you all. Today, we're going to be going through, like Emma said, a Where You're At session. Just some outline, or the outline of our topics today is going to be accessing our awareness month, how we get there, how we use them, personalizing the media from our templates, then how to save them and how to modify your media as well along with creating your first post, whether that's going to be on Facebook is usually the main um, social media platform that most affiliates use, alongside of using Metricool for some of those who are using Metricool that are in this. Then we'll go into understanding hashtags, why it's important and why tagging is important. And then at the end, we'll have a big Q&A session and we'll be able to go through anything that maybe went by too quickly or that you need further support on. I'm going to try to keep questions till the end, but if there's something pressing, feel free to raise your hand or write something in the chat, and Emma will be so lovely and interrupt me if we need to answer anything. Alrighty. So first, we're going to talk about accessing our Awareness Month media and our links for success. Some of you I know have access to the affiliate website, so if you do right now, I would please love if you headed to the affiliate website, log in, then go to shared resources, that page, and then once you're there, you can scroll down and click on our Awareness Month materials. If you don't, all of this will be sent out after, and I'm going to also share a link so that you may follow along. Let's see, where did my chat go? Let's see. But so we can use two things. One, we have a toolkit that will be going out onto our main Awareness Month page that will be coming out June 1st. But right now, what we're really focusing on is the Awareness Month media that can be accessed, which is what I just shared with all of you right now. And once you're in, we're going to continue. Um, I'm going to show you guys that clicking on that should lead you to a page like this. And what you can do is either view the template or edit, just to let you know if you don't already have a Canva account, you can make them for free. It's free for all NGOs, basically. So any nonprofit can get a free access to Canva. But what we're going to do today is go in and click edit. And that will open, if you're already logged in, to your own version of this template. So all these designs were the designs that I created for all of you, but they all are easily accessible to change. And for instance, as you can see right now, we have a placeholder logo that we're going to change, and we have multiple areas that we can either personalize or change the graphics, change the colors. If you don't like what the writing is saying as well, feel free to change it to be whatever your organization is really trying to get across this Awareness Month season. But this is supposed to be Um, this is supposed to be just easy and accessible. Also, I didn't read my little preface, but to preface, these Awareness Month templates were designed to, one, save time for all of you, while still allowing flexibility for your organization's voice and branding. We also created a multitude of designs as well as captions. So as you'll see, this is like the design, and then the one right after it that correlates with it will be the caption to go with it. In the meantime, you can either update or change the logos, colors, photos, or captions, or if you even want to change the call to action. Some of these, as you'll see, hopefully you are all playing along, and let me know or let Emma know in the chat if you can't access what was just shared. Um, Please note though that none of these should just be like a look at it and fully just submit because some of them have, let's see, for this one. Yeah. To submit a proclamation or press for your city or state, in this you would want to be able to add like, I don't know, let's do like Minneapolis, Minnesota, or visit this to show that you can make a difference. So just changing up little things and just reviewing them before you put them out is something that I just wanted to say. Um, I also just really wanted to share that the more all of us get to use this and still get to make it your own voice and your own organization's like feel to it. The consistency of this will help strengthen our Awareness Month efforts, not even just state by state, but nationwide. This is also allowing you to tailor to your audience to help connect with your organization and your community locally. So let's say if you don't want to talk about, I mean, who doesn't want to talk about FASD in education? But let's say if you did it, you don't have to use this. Also, if you want to rewrite something or you have your own organization's tools that you want to plug, feel free to just take out what we have and put whatever you need. Um, let's see. Is this all making sense so far? Could I get some nods? Yes. Alrighty. So while we're in here, let's just do a little practice run of editing one of these. Right now, I'm going to go over to my brand. This is where we're housing some of the our affiliate network logos. Let's see. Who do I want to choose today? Hmm. Let's go with Texas. So instead, what I'm going to do is can everybody still see the screen all right too? So, all right, yay. Well, what I'm going to do is take out this placeholder logo and I'm going to hit delete. And then I'm just going to move over my Texas FASD network and just plug it in right there. Let's say if I wanted to choose something else, if you also want to choose like a photo from your own, you could fully do that as well. We also have photos from um, Impact Week, if you need support with those or getting access to those, feel free to email me. But just a quick switch of that, this is already your media. You don't have to do much more than that if you don't want to. That's kind of the beauty of these templates is to make it easy, to make it accessible, and so that everybody can use it. Let's go back to this. Okay, so right now we got through modifications. That's updating a logo to assist in crafting cohesive designs. Oh, the next point that I think is very important is that you should always duplicate a design if this is your first time kind of designing or playing around. This will always keep the original of everything that we've created for you, just in case you need to go back or you don't like what you've done, just so you don't have to click the backwards button or undo a million times because I've been there. This also helps particularly benefit when there are multiple team members that are collaborating on this, just to ensure that you also have the original of something and what you would like it to be changed to. Um, let's just give a quick design or show of that. So if I wanted to go back here and do another policy, let's say I actually have a really great policy support that I want to plug. I'm just going to go up here and there's a little design right at the top that you can hover over and it'll say duplicate page. And that's how you're going to be able to get the second one. And then you can go in and edit, change what you would like, and that'll be nice and easy. Let's say I'm done with this. Let's say I really love these two designs and I want to keep these two policy ones. I'm going to go up to share. This is how we save. We're going to go to share. And my best advice is to save each item by itself as a PNG. So when I go to share, I'm going to go to download. I'm going to make sure that PNG is selected. I'm going to keep it at about one. It's not too big, not too small. It'll keep it at a nice viewing, I don't know, size, if you will. And then we'll go to pages. And right now I'm on page 12. So I'm just only going to select that one page, click done. And then a lot of times we forget after we click done, we also have to click download. So until I see this little area in the bottom right, that's how I know that it's actually downloading. So now that I've gotten that, I'm going to then go down here to page 13, share and save that. And this is for two reasons. One, some people want to post both photos. Right now, for sharing, it's kind of important, or some people find it important that if you want people to still read your caption, it's better to just put it as a photo. So having two photos be posted with the same caption will probably be able to be shared more broadly, because not everybody has the time in this day and age to stop, click onto your nice post and go read what you have written. So instead, when sharing, we're able to share both photos, which gives the photo in the example as well as the description in the second one. So now that I've downloaded the second one, we're going to hold it. The next thing you can do also, let's say, Sophie, I just want a picture. I don't want to have two. I just want one photo for the viewing. That's totally fine. You can go into here and basically just copy and paste what you have and then pull it over onto either your Facebook or your Metricool, which I'll show you in just a second. How are we doing so far? Are we doing all right? Loving the thumbs up? Okay. Mm. So basically, let's go back to intro. Saving in Canva on it. Let's see. Personalizing. Yeah. Alrighty, now we're going to go on to drafting and creating your first post. Um, I don't know how many people are Metricool users in here, but I think I'm going to show both for Facebook and for Metricool. We're going to start with Metricool if that's all right, but if you want to start, we're going to go into Metricool, we're going to click a create post or choose any platform that you'd like. Today we're going to focus just on Facebook. We're going to copy and paste that short caption that we've provided, and we're going to add the photo that correlates. Then we're going to schedule that post to be for a best time. A best time is going to be something that you can look into on Metricool as well. During those times, it should be, I would say you can start posting these whenever you would like, but these are supposed to be for Awareness Month. So I'm going to say maybe hold off till September. But if you even want to use it in August to get people excited, there's no harm in that. Um, Ensuring that we have the best times allows for the max potential reach for people who we're trying to reach, because this is the most people who are about to be online during those times. The last thing I'll say also is there are extra tools at your disposal to save your messaging, hashtags, or to tag people. I know that I've gotten a multitude of questions about how to tag and why hashtags are important, so we'll cover that in just a second. Um, but you can also share to multiple platforms at the same time if you're in Metricool. Even if you're not, you can still go into Instagram or LinkedIn and just copy and paste exactly what you just did for Facebook onto other platforms. Alrighty. So if we go into Metricool right now, this is one that I had saved. Let me just save that as a draft. Right now I went to like September. I said the second. I'm looking at best times for Facebook. It looks like for this Wednesday, it looks like it's going to be about 11 a.m. So I'm going to start that post. I uploaded this photo, which is our education picture. Obviously, I'm not going to post it because it has our placeholder logo and not our actual logo. So that is something to double check when posting. Right now, I'm just going to show if we wanted to do one photo. And on here, I already saved, which is a really cool option in Metricool, that you can save some of your posts already, or hashtags if you want to just keep them at bay. So for this one, this is the same. Um, let's see. This is the same description that I gave for the education one. I just copy and pasted this page, and now I have it right here. And this is what it's going to look like on the right-hand side. So that's what it's going to look like when you're looking at it on your phone or when you're looking at it on your computer. But now if you're saying, Sophie, what if we wanted to post something about, I don't know, let's say that NIAAA was somehow connected to this, okay? I'm going to go over tagging really quick. So this is really important for tagging. We're going to make sure that if we're posting to multiple networks, that this is our base, and then we're going to hit and click edit by network. Once we're there, it shows you the template that it uses for all three of them right now. Right now, I want to edit just for Facebook because I just want to tag on Facebook right now. So I'm going to click edit content. And if you wanted to tag us, ours is pretty easy because our profile name on Facebook is just FASD United. And once you type it in, it should be able to pop up for you. And then, yep, that's us. That's our logo. And now it's blue. That means that we've correctly tagged and got the right organization tagged. But not every org has a very simple tag. So for instance, the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, NIAAA, the best way to tag that are for longer names like these is to go to the actual LinkedIn or their Facebook and go grab in the URL their name. So by highlighting this, this is actually their tag. This is what their @ symbol would be saying. So I'm going to copy this. This is just truly the easiest way to do that. And now I'm going to go to LinkedIn, click edit content, tag them at the bottom by hitting @ and then pasting over what we just had and letting it sit. And there it is. Super easy. And that way, it is really hard though when you don't know the full name because there are other national institutes out there that are not this, and you will be looking for a very long time to try to see if you're tagging the right place. So now that I see that it's turned blue, perfect. That means that it is going to tag the correct organization. Now, if we went to Instagram, for instance, and we wanted to edit, you're not going to get the same look when you tag. So if we wanted to do FAC United, it's not going to look like that. Okay, I understood. Thank you. You can see though on the right-hand side that we are tagged properly down here on the bottom right, which is great. Another thing that you can do on Metricool for tagging is in the picture itself. So what you want to do is look at your image, go to the three dots on the top right, click tag people on Instagram, and if you know their @ you can just go like this. But it's never going to give you the option. It's not going to show you that that is somebody's tag. So you just have to know and be pretty correct that that is the actual @ symbol, what their name is. And by doing that, then you can click enter, and then that'll show you that that's who they will tag. It'll also tag in the middle. You can move it if you want. Click where you want to place the tag. It could be up here. It could be where the placeholder is. I would say I would love for all of you for some of your first posts, maybe for all your posts, that you should tag us so that we can also um, either retweet you, we can repost you, we can repost you on Facebook, on LinkedIn. The more that we use this, the more it's going to get out there. So I would really love if you all maybe wrote down in your notes that if we're using these templates, if you could tag FAC United. We're the same on all social media platforms except for Blue Sky because Blue Sky is whatever your tag is dot Blue Sky. So that's the only difference. How are we doing so far? Doing well? Okay, yay. Yay. So right now I'm going to save these as a draft. If I wanted to publish them though, I would do schedule and then I would schedule. And once it's done, you'll see that there's all three that are up there. Oh, but shoot, Sophie, you didn't tag or not tag, you didn't hashtag anything. Okay, so I'm going to go back. You can still edit. And some of the hashtags, let's see. Some of the hashtags that I have, I've already pre-saved, which is really nice. The ones that I really would love all of you to like maybe write down are the following, which are going to be like FASD 2026. FASD AM is for Awareness Month. You could also hashtag FASD Awareness Month spelled out. This one we're going to do FASD and education. This year's theme is going to be FASD is an and conversation. How do we open the table to more conversations? How do we do FASD and healthy pregnancy? How do we do FASD? Those are my big two for all of us. Let's see. Alrighty. Just to go over one more time, so using hashtags like FASDAM and FASD 2026 on your campaign specific tags will help people discover your content beyond your immediate followers. This will get picked up by other means, and you don't have to have a million hashtags. Instead, do hashtags that are relevant to whatever you're posting. So if we're talking about education, maybe write just hashtag education or whatever your state is, and then education. Um, that will be really important at trying to spread the word, and you'll get picked up by algorithms in that way. So if somebody's like a, a blogger who loves to talk about disability supports for education, they're going to get your, like, because of your hashtag, it's more likely to get picked up by this blogger and other people who don't follow you just by using hashtags. Same as for tagging partner organizations, speakers, or us. Please tag us. Please tag FAC United wherever my little thing is on here. Please tag us. This increases engagement. So not only will we get a ping, we'll immediately like it for you. We'll maybe comment something. And by doing that, that already increases your chance of your post getting seen more, getting more organic clicks. Because we don't really have the budget to be paying for these kind of things, it's really important that we do pay attention to tagging. This also encourages reposting our collaboration with other people as well. So that's why if you have another organization like the NIAAA, or I don't know, if we have other affiliates that are supporting one another, please shout each other out, do that kind of thing. That really does support the reach. Another tip is that one that I just told you, excuse me, about cross-examining the URL to their Facebook, their Instagram. Instagram's super easy. It's what's going to be their title. But for Facebook, sometimes you can't tag groups on Facebook, but you can tag organizations. So just double checking that whoever you're tagging is seen as an organization. That'll be easier for you. Alrighty. And now we've made it to the Q&A. Does anybody have any questions or comments or concerns so far? Do we like
We
what
have
we
nothing
see?
in
Did
chat
everybody get
here.
in? Did everybody get into the template and was able to save it? Does anybody need a Facebook show of how to do what we just talked about? Yeah? Okay, let's do that really quick. So I'm going to do the same thing as before. So I'm into my Facebook page on here. The only difference with this is that, okay, so what's on your mind? I'm going to go back to this and go and copy and paste what we have and cross back over. What's on your mind? Thank you so much for asking, Facebook. This is what we want you to look into. So let's say, okay, we have visit no fast policy center, submit a proclamation. Okay. We would want to say access the toolkit here. And then I would go back, and in this, as you can tell, this is highlighted and underlined in a different color because it's tagged to another URL. So from there, I'm going to go to here. I am just going to copy this link, go back to my Facebook page, and just paste it in right underneath there. That'll have a pop-up. You can do that as well. We want to be able to use the photo that we just had, and oh, I didn't save that one, so let's go back. So let's not forget, we don't want a placeholder logo. We want mass fast. That's what we want. So now I'm going to go share, download my current page. I'm at one size. I'm at a PNG. We're all good to go. Download. Let's see. Beautiful. And then we can just add a nice photo right there. Beautiful. And now we're done. If we wanted to tag, you could also tag on here as well. It gives you the option. And this is another way that it's easier to tag because it's already on the platform. It doesn't have to think for you. So if we wanted to do SAMHSA, for instance, we could do that, be done. There you go. And then you just have to click next and hit post. So there's that for that. Yay. Alrighty. Any other questions? I haven't checked the chat in a hot second. Any templates are recommended? Oh, for IG Reels. Okay. Let's see. If you wanted to be able to use any of these for an Instagram Reel so that that gets more, what I would do is you could, the size that I did for this is like the most basic for Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram because Instagram's the most finicky one to play with. But if you wanted to, you can go up to the top left, hit resize, and then you could do social media, do Instagram, Instagram Reel. And we could do copy and resize. And then what I would do is add like a little video or something like that, or um, have some of the media try to move or try to animate it. Huge shout out to, I don't know if they're still in here, but Jolie did a great job with their organizations like animating stuff. So I don't know if maybe they want to jump on and say anything, but let's see. What you would want to do that would be separate is that you would want to hold down, let's say if you only wanted one part of this to be like to be part of the video. Let's say we're gonna do an effect here. Or animate, sorry, apologies. Animate, so I wanted to go like this. Perfect. Then I'm just gonna keep this one when I do share. This is actually a really great question. Okay, share, download. When I do MP4 video, and this is how Reel should be done, I only want the page that I have that is animated. So I'm going to make sure that I'm deselecting the select all, and the only one that I just clicked on was page two. So then when I'm done with that, then that will download as a video, and then that's how you can share it to Instagram for Reels or a Reel for Facebook as well. Feel free to also play with audio if you want to have like music with it. I know that it has to be non-copyrighted music, I think, for nonprofits. So feel free to play with audio that's on Canva. But I would say that's the easiest way to make it into something that's like a moving picture is just you could select all if you wanted and animate all of this to be like this, or they all jump up like that. So when you view it, oops, I don't know what just happened. Sorry. So that when you view it, then let's see. It's going to show me all of it like it's a whole video, but I think you get the idea. So there we go. That's the stuff that moved, and that's the part that we would want. And then you would just save the rest of the second page to be, you could either add it to it as well as like one longer video for two. Um, but that's up to you with how you want to have it all move and groove. You can have both, you could have one. It's really up to you. So, and I think that's the beauty of all these templates is that it really gets to be whatever you want it to be. Last year, I know for a fact that Camp FASD did a really great job they really used all their colors. They used their tent, like logo for everything. So it really looked like it wasn't our media anymore because they changed like the background colors and stuff like that. So feel free to do whatever you want with them. I'm just excited to be able to give you guys something to work with. Let's see. I'm going to check the chat. Yay. Thanks, Karen. And oh, I'm so glad that that was helpful. Alrighty. Any other questions? Alrighty. Well, if you want to jump off, you totally can. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll write my email really quick in the chat if you have any questions or need any help.
And as you're, doing this and implementing things and scheduling your posts, I would probably be the person if you want to hop on a call for 15 minutes and work through something. Feel free to do that with me, mostly because I've got grant coded time to do it.
Yeah.
So I can help you out with that. And, my emails, anything I send out always has a little link of click to meet with me. So you're always welcome to use that. Thank you all for coming to this and for using our media and for spreading the word. So have a
Yeah.
good rest
Thank
of
you
your
all.
day.
And please don't forget to tag and to hashtag. That's all.
Tag and hashtag.
Tag and hashtag tag. Oh, you're gonna get sick of me. I'm gonna be sending all these emails out. Anywho,
All
I
right.
hope you guys have a great rest of your
Have a
week. Thank
good
you so
one.
much.